wanted that ball.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Spencer Hawes out there with Davis. And it's Turkoglu in at the three. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Flash in the last outing against the Spurs really lit up the floor. He finished with 27 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
Phoenix making some changes. Morris is checked in for Morris. Green comes in for Danny Granger. And Knight subbed in for Moore. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Clippers with a change here too. Paul's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
Okay.
Paul passes to Turkoglu.
Both want to sign me.
Griffin down low. Morris is there. And that one's good. Griffin.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys. You know, it's interesting. Chris Paul possessing great quickness, and yet his natural inclination is not to push the pace. He tends to prefer to operate in the half court, running the pick and roll.
Morris kicks to Moore. The dish tonight. Back to Moore. Knight on the wing. It's up a three. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Jordan's got his third rebound on the night. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Moore. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Chris Paul. In the back half of the season, he's been nothing short of marvelous. He's averaging 19 points per game, 9 assists, and better than 2.5 steals. And whether it's been intercepting passes in the open court or picking someone's pocket, his defense has really been giving opponents major headaches.
Well, we know that's the name of the game, Steve. Constantly impacting the ball, harassing guys all over the court. That gives you a chance to win for sure.
You could either take it or wait for a better
Redick dishes to Paul.
From both. And I chose to wait just so I could get more money.
Redick up top. From deep. Rebounded by Moore.
Yeah.
Moore's got 3 rebounds now in this one. From deep. The shot no good. Some solid D from Paul. Clippers trail by 9. And here's Redick. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. Paul outside. Left side Davis. A baseline J. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Doc, what haven't you liked about the defense thus far?
We don't care.
Some of turnovers, but
And then there's also this cool halftime thing where it goes into the locker room.
Solid play so far.
So,
I like what I'm seeing.
I'll let you guys hear this.
But just a few things to talk about before the second half. We've done a very nice job with our long-range offense so far. Our three-point shooting has really opened up things for us, and that should allow us to establish a nice inside-outside balance in the second half. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're right where I thought we'd be. But still, we're a long way from done. So let's keep our effort at 100% all the way to the end.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
All right, the second half
Here for Flash. 12 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
Green outside at 3 with Morris at the 4. Brandon Knight is out there with Flash, and it's Len in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And so Moore nails both of them. Clippers trail by 9. Here's Paul. Wants to get it to Crawford and does. Can't hit from in close.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Pass to Green. Back to Moore. Moore left side. Dishes to Knight. Clock at 6 from 12 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Knight's got 12 in the game.
I'll tell you, he's really carrying a lot of the load offensively, and that's almost always good news for them.
I'm so bad on defense.
Paul goes in. Right side, Jordan.
You really want to shoot them.
Right side, Jordan. Back to Crawford. Crawford right side. And it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 9. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And the officials.
What are you doing?
Violation. Not very careful there.
Oh my God.
All right, a chance
That
to
was
check
not
out the stats
smart.
for Chris Paul. What a string of games he's
You
put
are not
together here
smart.
lately. I mean, he's in high gear. Check out the stats. Second in assists.
Yeah,
Second in
second
steals.
to me.
And he's in the top 15 in points
Maybe
per game.
better
So
than
he's a guy you
Paul.
have to account for defensively.
I don't even.
Yeah, and going back to
I
that
don't
assist
think
total for a second, I mean, he has a team-first mindset right now that you really just have to admire and respect. I mean, it's led to a lot of good looks for his team.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that
That
And it's Green with the jam.
Look at that
and the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
No, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular.
Boom.
Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. 7 dunk contest champ. We were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think he had to figure out his niche and understand, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Suns are the talk of the Valley, but that's not all that's going on in Phoenix. USA Basketball is building a huge new $350 million training facility here. The over 10-acre site is scheduled to open in the fall of 2015. And guys, the Suns hoping those superstar players warm up to Phoenix in their time here.
Yeah, that couldn't hurt in free agency. Thanks, Doris.
And you talk about Green's dunk contest winning 6'8" with a 39-inch vertical. I think that 39 might be low. I've seen Gerald put his head in the rim and look down. And I mean in games, I can't even do it justice trying to describe it. Just go online and look up some of Gerald Green's dunks. You'll be amazed.
And the Suns making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in.
Then you look at Green's athleticism. I think he can continue to improve as far as rebounding and defense. He has all the tools to be an impact player at that end as well.
On the wing, Green. Kicks it to Bledsoe. The feed now to Moore. Back to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. That's good. Morris has got 7 points.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Paul against Moore. Paul outside. Out to the wing. Crawford outside. From the arc. And the shot is good. He's got 14.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And it's Moore penetrating.
Pick him up.
Outside, Green lets the three fly. Another three for Phoenix.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going
Where's
on
the
out
fire
there,
alarm?
Steve.
Because we're on fight.
The drive by Paul.
Slam
dunk by Jordan.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him,
What?
this lead will really start shrinking.
Morris is checked in for Green. And then for Los Angeles, Spencer Hawes is checked in for Griffin. Turkoglu comes in for Barnes. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Moore outside. Moore left side. The Suns need to get a shot off. And he gets the bucket. And that's 11 points for Eric Bledsoe.
What a terrific job to get the release perfect that time. I thought it might get blocked or deflected, but nice stroke.
Even with giving up a lot of size in that matchup, still able to get off a nice long-range shot there.
Redick. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Redick's got his second basket.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Well, he had height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Takes the 13-footer again, Los Angeles.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
He tries for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And oh, here we go. Turkoglu's got it. The fast break chance. Jordan the pass to Turkoglu. Here's Redick. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him. And his confidence has come back since halftime after really a rough first two quarters.
Ball against Moore. Moore left side. Pass to Morris. He feeds it to Morris. Fires for three. Good. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And Redick kicks to Paul. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Jordan.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things will be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
Dang.
And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
This was a showstopper, wasn't it? It was a difficult pass to make, and he makes it flawless to set up that alley-oop.
Look at the flick of that oop. Next episode coming up.